Hey guys, be sure to like me on Facebook and follow me on Instagram for extra content you won't see here. Click the links in the description below.
Hey, what's up everybody? eRivera94 bringing another action figure review, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Marvel Legends Spider-Man Lizard Build-A-Figure from the most recently released Spider-Man wave. Just reviewed all the figures. Go ahead and check out those reviews if you have not done so already, and if you have, then enjoy the video. We're going to go ahead and get right to it. We're going to build him up and see how he looks. There we have them all built together. This is a very nice looking Build-A-Figure. I like it. You know. It's something very different. We haven't gotten a lizard in a long time, at least a comic lizard. And Hasbro has done a pretty decent job here. They have a lot of detail added onto this figure, a lot of texture onto his skin to show his reptilian scales there, and also some ripped jeans along with a ripped shirt and a ripped coat. Very nice, small little details here and there. So a lot of the most recent Build-A-Figures by Hasbro have included accessories or separate heads or arms or something like that. This guy does not. He really doesn't have any type of accessories. It's just him, and that's not too bad. It's alright. Everything else looks nice on the figure. Taking a closer look at Lizard here, you can see his face sculpt looks pretty cool. It almost looks like a dinosaur. It looks like it could be a raptor or something like that. So, very intimidating lizard here, that's for sure. This is more of a dragon or something, but nonetheless, it's a nice looking lizard. You can see they did a good job painting the eyeball right there. Everything's pretty nicely done there. We do have an articulated head that opens the mouth here as so you can get him screaming or yelling. We have a long tongue right here. It's not removable, not that I know of, no. So he's pretty much stuck with the tongue out of his mouth like that unless you yank it off. Unfortunately, mine, you can really see right there, they painted some red onto his teeth, so that looks a little awkward. Looks a little weird. But that's my particular figure, I'm sure. Like I've mentioned already about the texture on his skin, you can really see right there that Hasbro did a pretty decent job with texturing his skin there. Going down to his torso, we have the ripped shirt, ripped jeans here. The texture goes all the way around, got down to his feet. They did a good job. They painted his coat brown, show some dirt and grime down on the bottom, along with the bottom of the sleeves as well. And we got his tail back here. Alright, so let's take a look at the articulation of Lizard here. So we have the head. It can move left and right, and that moves the entire neck. That's how that works. You can move it. You can move the neck up and down very slightly, but then the head does move itself up and down like this, and then of course the jaw is articulated as well. You can open and close his mouth. Arms forward and back. They go in and out. There's a bicep swivel. Double jointed elbows. Swivel at the wrist with a hinge. Torso has an ab crunch right here. There is a waist swivel. Legs are T-jointed legs. They go forward and back. They go in and out. He does have thigh swivels. He has double jointed knees, but they are already in a bent position and they cannot be straightened out. They are always bent like this, so you can only bend it just a little bit. So really no use for that double jointed knee right there. But it's good that they articulated it anyways. Here's an ankle pivot. Ankles do go forward and back on a hinge, and there is a toe hinge as well. Going back to his tail here, the tail could have been done better in my opinion. They went with a articulated tail, but they did it like this. So they put a hinge at the top, then they put a hinge at the bottom with a side hinge there, so you can do this type deal. I mean, it's like a zigzag. I don't know. I don't think a lizard's tail is supposed to look like that. They should have gone with a bendy wire or just a sculpted tail, I guess, because this just doesn't really look that natural for a tail, in my opinion. But it does move at the base over here, so you can rotate it around up and down. That does move as so. Another thing that looks a little bit off is the fact that his throat, there is no throat, so it's just his skin when you open his mouth. So they didn't sculpt in any type of inside of his mouth or his throat there, so it doesn't look right when you open his mouth and you just see his outer skin inside his mouth. So that's a minor gripe, but here's your size comparison. We got him next to the Invincible Iron Man from the Black Panther wave and the Spider-Man Noir figure from the same lizard wave. Here you can see maybe he could have been a tad bit taller, but it's not that bad. He's not supposed to be that humongous anyways. Despite this tail being what it is and me not liking it so much, it does help him stand up, which is a good thing. And it doesn't look horrible. You know, sometimes you don't like when figures are using their capes to stand up, you know, if it's Thor or something like that. But for Lizard, you know, the tail's supposed to be on the floor, I guess, so it works out. It looks good. So I think the tail is good for that. I think Hasbro here really truly delivered on this Lizard figure. You can really tell they put a lot of their budget into this Build-A-Figure. The sculpt, the texture, and the paint, everything went well together. And for what it is, for this Lizard figure, for this size, and for the way he's supposed to stand, the way with his legs bent and all that, all things considered, he's got pretty good articulation as well. There you have it, guys. There's the Lizard Build-A-Figure from the newest Spider-Man Marvel Legends wave. I hope you guys enjoyed my review. Leave a like and a comment if you did. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. And as always, guys, have a great day. Bye.